Hello YouTube community, my name is the Jackkeeper13, and you guys would not believe how long it took me to get back to the longest journey. This has been an incredibly long journey just to get back to playing this game to begin with. I'm going to turn down the sound a little bit on my end. I don't know if you guys saw that. It's a little bit loud, and so I'm having difficulty hearing my own thoughts. But aside from that, I hope it sounds good on your end. Last time I checked, it did. So things should be much better off there. Now, the main issue that I've been having with this game is it just won't record properly. And when I finally did get it to record properly, I found out that the actual save file wasn't on this computer. I don't know what happened, if it just didn't transfer over with me like I thought that it had, if that it was on my old computer, like the one that basically bricked. I don't know. I'm entirely confused on this whole situation. But I had to play back to this point. And I did that back in October of 2022. As you guys can tell from the release date from this video, it's been a very long time coming. Now, I am recording some things in advance, so when I'm recording this, it's not the same day that you guys are seeing it. As you guys know with me, I tend to record things a little bit early. But all of that stuff aside, the last time we were playing this game, we found out that April was being transported back to the world of magic, basically. We're in the city of Marcuria. And I'm not entirely certain why we're here. I think there's some possibilities that the Great Mother is trying to bring us back. But there's this party going on inside of this tavern here. So we're going to go ahead and go in there. I could go to the darkness, theoretically.
I'm in my undies. That's so not appropriate.
God, I miss talking with you, April, but I did not need to know that you were upset about that. I kind of assumed.
There's something so soothing and poetic about the way the moonlight is reflected on the clean and clear surface of the water.
Is there more to say about
Water's
that?
clean and clear.
Oh, okay. So we might need some clean, clear water. That's something to keep in mind. Let's go ahead and go into the inn. Also, boom. I can just press the escape button and it just auto does the thing. I'm not going to do that too often. I think she's the person we're going to need to talk
Assorted
to.
bottles, herbs, and spices. They don't look so different from farmers and craftsmen back home. It's a small world. Worlds, small worlds.
Yeah, there's a few.
It's their first date, I can tell. They're a cute couple. I wonder if romance is different here, or if the rituals are the same as back home. I mean, magic must play some part in it.
Well, I don't think everyone is magical. So I don't necessarily think it has to.
That looks like a really, really comfortable chair.
Alright. I'm just trying to get some lore. Understand
Open
everything.
fires are so enchanting, romantic, and inspiring.
I agree with you on that. Let's talk to this woman here.
She looks like she works here.
Yeah, let's go talk to her. Hey, wait!
Excuse me. Hello? Hi, hello, do you work here?
Do I work here, child? I'm the owner. I own and operate the Journeyman Inn.
I did not know that.
Oh, I didn't know.
Of course you did not, child, but be careful. Others may not be as quick to forgive as I am when you address them disrespectfully.
I didn't mean to be disrespectful. Fair enough.
What's your name?
Benrima Selman. I'm the owner and proprietor of this inn. I bought it with money earned through honest trade in the Southlands. Tobacco, wine, slaves.
Honest trade.
That is where I'm from. The Southlands.
I'm April. April Ryan.
Well met, April Ryan. Have you come to meet someone, a handsome young suitor, perchance?
I honestly don't know why I'm here.
No such luck, I'm afraid. I'm here more by accident than anything else.
Ah, no accident, April. Fate. Fate delivered you here tonight. You are strong in fate, are you not?
I guess. I would assume
What do you
so.
mean by strong in fate?
You shape your own fate, and not the other way around. You are what the dark people call a wave.
Interesting.
How can you tell?
I am not only an innkeeper, child. I am a seer, taught by my mother, who was taught by her mother before her. And so it goes back to the dawn of our world, to the dawn of magic.
What's a seer?
A seer is someone who can tell something about people, about events, about the past and the present and the future, just by looking at you. When I look at you,
She's gonna say that we need clothes.
I see.
What? What do you see?
Most people are drawn along by events, by fate, like a carriage after a horse. But some people know how to steer the horse, to change paths at will. You are such a person, but there is more.
Okay. I want to know
Tell
more.
me more about my future.
Yeah, tell me more.
It is strange. I see many paths, but they are all dark. I cannot tell much except that you are strong in fate, and strong in the balance. And you are strong in magic, too.
Magic? That can't be right. I don't know anything about magic.
You do not have to know about magic to be strong in magic. If you ever learn how to harvest your talents, you will be a strong artisan.
What's an artisan?
Artisan?
I've not heard that term yet.
Where have you been schooled, child? Have you forgotten your lore?
Yes, I have. Thank you.
My lore? Yeah, well, I haven't really had much use for my lore lately.
The artisan is the most powerful of magic users. She is able to shape magic and to use it by force of will alone. An artist can use magic shaped by others, mold it into new magic, new art. A magician, or sorcerer, witch, warlock, can read and write incantations, drawing spells from the power of words. And the alchemist can create magic potions. He is the least of the four. Anyone with proper education can be an alchemist. The other three require some form of talent for magic.
Interesting. I like the dance they got going on back there. It's like a line dance.
Is there a party going on?
Is there a... child. Do you not know? It is the Feast of the Balance. Have you never taken part in the celebration?
I see why we're here now. Okay.
Unfortunately, no. I'm not a party person.
For as long as I can recall, the feast has lasted 3 whole days and nights, and everyone celebrated openly. But now, this year, there is great concern about the Vanguard and their supporters.
Yes, there should be.
So this year, the Feast of the Balance is celebrated inside, behind closed doors, and for one night only. But there's still much food and drink. And you are welcome to join if you so please.
I very much would.
I don't think so. I don't know anybody.
April!
You're not with the Vanguard, are you?
No, kind of, no.
I'm from somewhere else, far away.
So it would seem. Well, if you feel up to it, child, you're welcome to join in the celebration.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
I've forgotten her name already. That's not good. But I'm pretty sure that we're here for the Feast of the Balance because the Great Mother wants us to hone our magic skills so that we can, mend the rift between worlds.
Why do you celebrate the Feast of the Balance?
And this is like a special
You
time.
are a stranger to our customs indeed.
Very much so.
The balance. You do know about the balance, do you not?
Yeah, more or less.
Sure. The balance between magic and science. I know about the balance.
The balance of all, child. Everything is in balance, and the Guardian watches over the balance and us. We celebrate the Feast of the Balance to give our thanks to the balance and to the Guardian. If our devotion to the balance falters, if we lose our faith in the Guardian, then we are inviting chaos to destroy us. This is what the Vanguard is doing. Inviting chaos. They are dangerous.
Okay, so we know that the Vanguard is sort of this like Nazi-ish group that has their own sort of weird cult behavior, where I guess they worship chaos. And she's going to explain to us a little bit more about that, but I guess the balance is more between chaos and order can come in multiple different forms, be it science, be it magic, be it some other thing that we just haven't been introduced to yet. If there is possibly another thing, maybe it is only the two worlds. But order is still possible no matter what universe you're in. And it's the chaos that's the issue. And the Guardian protects over this particular land, and we have our own Guardian that I don't think we've come to know just yet.
What's the Vanguard doing to destroy the balance?
They are not doing anything to destroy the balance.
Yeah.
But they destroy people's faith in the balance. They speak to the people, telling them how the Sentinel, the Fathers, are holding our world back. And that if we were to use the balance to our advantage, we could return to the old ways, the ways of the ancient Earth, before the divide. Vanguard promised the people power and wealth and happiness, but they intend only destruction and death.
Thank you.
I am at your service anytime, child.
Thank you so much. You're
I'm
really
afraid I
kind.
must go take care of my guests now. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the history lesson. It's very insightful. I have no idea what to do next, though. Oh, we got a new person coming in.
What a strange creature.
Let's talk to him.
Thank you, April Ryan.
For what?
What?
There is no time here, but there soon will be time for you and I. Time enough, to be sure. You are speaking to me, April Ryan. We have spoken.
I don't understand what you're... And how do you know my name? Who are you?
Have we not met yet? I was sorry, then, for confusing you. I will be Abnaxus of the Venar, ambassador to the Ireed Council in Marcuria for a time.
I think I would have remembered you if we'd met. Who told you my name?
You did. You are saying your name to me, April Ryan. In this moment, you tell me your name. You question why I know your name, and you speak to me the blessings of the balance for my long journey home.
Interesting.
Sorry, I
Yeah, I don't
really don't know
understand.
what you're talking about.
It is difficult for us too, April Ryan, to understand you. We, the Venar, are not perceiving time like your people. In this moment, we are everywhere. In this moment, we are nowhere. But there is a veil. Beyond this veil, we are not seeing, but you have. You will be seeing. You are seeing.
What veil?
The veil created in chaos.
By chaos,
By
with chaos,
chaos, with chaos. It is a dark presence in our future, yes, future. A dark veil which hides the things that have been and will be.
What's all this got to do with me?
It was late. You were tired. We have talked in the morning when you come to visit me. Now you understand everything. Thank you, April Ryan. The blessings of the balance to you too.
Did you just invite me to your home?
I will. I did. I invite you to my home, April Ryan. My home was in the Marcuria City Green, and you will find it in the morning, before chaos came. I am explaining everything and you understood.
It seems I've already accepted your invitation, so I guess I don't have a choice.
That is what you said. Good night. You will sleep well.
That's good, at least. Sleeping well is important to me. The Venar are strange people. They, like, live within all timelines at once. And so, like, they're having multiple conversations at the same exact time, and having to, like, balance all of this in their head. That must be a dreadful existence.
I really am getting tired. I should find somewhere comfortable to sit down, rest my legs for a few minutes.
Yeah, in a moment. I'm going to read this thing you just put down in your diary, April. Turns out that where kids visualize their dreams is an exhibition called... Oh, hold up. I have to go through all this stuff again to the end. Alright. I've seen a lot of strange invitations in my life. Only a month ago, somebody, I didn't even know the guy particularly well, invited me to his suicide party with a cheerful card reading, Steve's Last Hurrah. I've been invited to a wedding between a 99-year-old woman, 99-year-old terminally ill woman, and a highway construction automaton. I've been invited to the senior prom by my best friend's father. That's weird. It's very weird. But I think tonight brought the strangest invitation of them all. This is the first time I've accepted an invitation before being asked by a creature whose grasp of grammar ranges from poor to non-existent, not realizing I did until after that fact. Unlike the invitations mentioned above, however, I'll probably honor this one. Strange or not, he may be able to answer some of my questions. Very interesting indeed. Alright, well, can we sit here?
Oh, for a muse of fire that would ascend the brightest heaven of invention. Shakespeare, I believe. If I'm to find my muse, I guess it will have to be here in Arcadia. I wish I could sit down for just 5 minutes.
Is there a place to sit down? There's not, like, nothing's popping up.
I wish I could sit down for just 5 minutes.
Oh!
It's a very comfortable chair.
Yeah, we're gonna go sit in that chair for a bit. Probably gonna fall asleep. Yeah, she fell asleep. Who the fuck is that? Yeah, we didn't partake in any of the food or drink or anything. That's a shame.
Wake up, child.
Sorry, I guess I fell asleep. What time is it?
It is morning. We need to clean before we open for breakfast, so I had to wake you.
Thank you.
I slept right through the party?
It seems so. You did not stir even when everyone was leaving.
Oh well, I feel pretty good considering.
You look a little pale, but it's nothing a good porridge won't fix.
Sorry about that. My allergies have really been acting up today.
I'm in my undies. That's
Yes, I hear you.
so not appropriate. It's the innkeeper.
Well, she's trying to make porridge for us.
Not to sound rude, but I've had my fill of her for the moment.
Oh, you don't want to eat her porridge? Okay.
They look empty, and after last night's shindig, that's no wonder.
Yeah. What's that? Oh, that's the exit. Okay.
The back rooms are both empty.
As I would figure, there's no one here. Alright, well, see you later. And keep...
Do you intend to walk about in that outfit, child? It is day, it would not be proper.
It's all I have.
Come, we will find something more suited to a young lady about the city.
It wasn't proper for last night either, but I don't think they were too particularly worried about it. We were all having fun and stuff. What, you couldn't spring the budget for another room for us to do this in?
How do I look?
Well, it'll have to do for now. You do not have the most womanly of forms, but I'm certain you will fill out in time with the right diet.
Thanks. Thank you for the clothes, for everything.
You will have time aplenty to thank me while you are cleaning plates and cutlery, child.
I'm sorry. Work?
Those clothes do not come free, child, nor does a night spent sleeping before the fire. I'm not asking much, only for a helping hand in cleaning.
Honestly, that's not unreasonable. Yeah.
All right. Tell me where to start.
You can start carrying in the mugs from the back room.
Yep, let's do it. It's completely reasonable. She let us stay here the night.
You did good work for me today, child. More than was required. Here you are. Some coin to help you out.
Sick.
And keep the clothes. You seem to have grown into them already.
Awesome, thank you. Alright, I'm ready to get out of here and go talk to that Venar fellow. I'm sorry. What is going on here?
That's a funny-looking animal.
It is.
I wonder if she's caught anything today. Clean and clear. Much unlike the water in Venice. Square jaw and broad shoulders. A real farm boy. Quite a sexy one, too.
Alright, we can't be flirting with everybody. Let's go ride this furry animal to wherever the Venar lives.
Good beast. His hide feels like a turtle's, but softer.
That's weird.
Yeah, good boy. Good boy.
That's awesome. Alright.
I'll visit the Marcuria petting zoo when I'm done saving the world.
Ah, fair. Okay. To the city! Alright, so that's the marketplace. That was the Journeyman Inn. This was House's bungalow. That's the City Green, which I believe is where he's leaving. Yeah, let's go ahead there.
It's a flower bed. There's plenty of room for more seeds to be planted in there.
We might have to do that for him. At some point.
That's one mother of a plant. I wonder if it's a carnivore.
Kinda looks like it, yeah. Looks like one of those, like, pitcher plants.
It looks to have been carved out of a large tree, but the texture of the house is more stone than bark.
That is very odd. Let's see, anything else that I can click? It's the flower bed. Like, I don't want to be missing out on any, like, items that I might need to give to people.
It's a solid oak door.
Let's go knock on it then. Thank you.
Enter, honored guest, and I would have been with you presently.
This house sounds so strange. Hi, friend. What is going on with your hand there? It's like flopping about. Thank you for bowing.
Be welcomed, stranger, to my abode.
Stranger? Don't you remember me? You invited me here.
Every moment we meet, and every moment we part. You are both stranger and friend, April Ryan.
Interesting.
I'm sorry, but could you try to be a little less obtuse this time? I have a hard time understanding half of what you say.
I will beg for your forgiveness, April Ryan. I had a hard time to make myself understood amongst other peoples. I will pull myself into this moment, difficult as it may be, so that we can communicate and so that you may understand. It is important that you understand, April Ryan, very important.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Who are you?
I am Abnaxus of the Venar, ambassador to the Ireed Council in Marcuria. My people live far from here, and they do rarely visit your kind, and so I am their sole link to humans and Dolmari.
Why is that?
I alone among the Venar am able to focus on a particular moment and thread in time, and so to speak with those who flow with time, like you.
Yeah.
How do your people perceive time?
It is hard to explain. Any moment before this moment and any moment after is the same to me as this one. I have lived already and I am yet to live. Do you understand me?
Kind of.
I think so, but how's that possible?
Everything is possible, April Ryan. There is magic and there is science, and between the two, everything is possible.
Can you see the future?
Kind of.
To me, every moment is
Yeah.
the same. There is no future. I can relate moments you have yet to see, and I can unravel possible threads. But remember, the future I see may not be the one into which you walk.
Because we can always
Moments
change.
and threads
Yeah.
fluctuate, change. I can remember things that have never come to pass, and I have seen things that will never be.
That must be hard.
So you can't tell the future.
I would see your possible futures, the likely threads among hundreds. If there was not a veil in time, I would.
Yeah, so the veil is, as he mentioned before, like this veil of chaos. So we don't know because there's no time order. We have no time order, then how could we possibly know exactly what futures exist? So he's got this like mental block, kind of. He also does it because we assumingly fix it, but it's there.
What's this veil you keep talking about?
Somewhere ahead, in our path, there is a dark veil through which I cannot pass, past which I cannot see. It is disconcerting to me to be blocked from the moments of my life.
How did this veil come to be?
It was, no, will be created in chaos, by chaos, to keep the future hidden. All threads converge on a single point here, beyond the veil, and this will happen only once. It is written.
Written? Where?
In the prophecies.
Tell me about those prophecies.
Tell me about the prophecies.
Words have been written by seers who can discern from all possible threads the threads that are certain to be woven. These words are the prophecies.
And what do the prophecies say?
Prophecies speak of a time when the balance will falter, weakened by the assault of chaos and its servants. The moment the veil falls is the moment of uncertainty. The balance may stand, the balance may fall. I cannot tell which it will be, and I cannot even see the possibilities, the threads extending from each fork. But the prophecies also speak of a savior, as the prophecies usually do, one who will bring order to chaos, only to release chaos on the innocent, one who will restore the balance, only to finally break it.
That doesn't sound like a savior.
The word in my tongue is Kanang La. Literally translated, it means the small seed who grew to a tall tree.
I don't quite understand that last bit there. It's like the part that I understand is that the balance breaking means that there will no longer be chaos and order. There will just be one of the two. And because you can only have, if you had chaos all the time, that would be the natural order of things. It would become ordered. Like even if you have a randomized set of things that happen, and you just never know which one of those things is, eventually, given enough long period of time of that, that would become what is naturally ordered. In the same way that any order originally was derived from some form of chaos. Like you had to take that chaos and switch it into something that was understandable, because otherwise you just can't exist. So by restoring the balance and breaking the balance, we're basically making it so that there is no divide anymore. That's the only thing that I kind of understand.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yes.
Could you tell me a little bit about yourself, Abnaxis?
I'd like to know more about him. He's an interesting
Me?
guy.
About myself? We, the Venar, are not good at speaking of ourselves. We always know who we are, and so we have no need to tell each other.
Well, are you married? Do you have kids? Or perhaps your people don't marry?
Yes, we do marry, and we always know who we are to be with, because our future is also our past, and so we also know our children, even though, according to your reckoning, they have yet to be born. My wife will be, the beautiful Abyanda. She lives by the Bay of Fire in the east. She gave birth to our 3 female children, Abratha, Abalexa, Abpalmana.
How long has it been since you last saw them?
Couple
I
seconds
see
ago.
them now,
Yeah.
April Ryan. Do not forget I perceive time in a different manner from your kind. I have given them your regards.
I appreciate that.
Well, say hi to them for me.
That's what he just said he did.
Why did you come here to Marcuria?
I was chosen to be ambassador to Ireed when I showed a talent for seeing the flow of time from one point to the next. I was trained for a long time in locking myself into a single moment to communicate and understand your world. My people do not normally involve themselves with others, but the veil has forced us to do so.
Why don't the Venar want to involve themselves with humans?
We're
In
complicated.
the wrong hands,
Yeah.
our knowledge is dangerous. To know of the possible fluctuating futures, this can be a weapon to some who flow with time. We cannot interfere with your time. We are not allowed.
Who says?
The balance, the guardian. The guardian watches not only the balance between worlds, but also the balance within. Time is in balance, and if this balance is upset, the guardian would know.
I thought the Guardian was gone.
So he is, and that makes it even more crucial to my people that we preserve the balance and not upset it. Chaos is our enemy, April Ryan, and we do our part to keep it at bay. as do you.
Are you planning on ever going back
He's
to
back
your
with his people currently.
When we pass through the veil to the other side and time yet again opens up, I will return to my people. I look forward to that day.
So he hasn't.
I miss my people.
That's weird.
And it is hard to speak with your kind. It makes me tired.
I know what you mean. I'm a stranger here too.
You will bring us through the veil, April Ryan, and then we can both leave this place and go home.
Where is your home, Abnaxis?
Across the border mountains and north, to where the forests are evergreen, and where in winter the land turns white.
Okay. I wanted to learn everything about Amnaxis, because, like, I guarantee you, their kind doesn't really talk to each other the same way that we do. They have different communication procedures. And to show him that I care about him from a human level can show them that, like, he's doing a good job of interacting with me. And maybe that'll help him feel like his goal is valuable.
Do you know Father Tobias?
Tobias is a faithful servant of the balance, and he is a good man. He leads the sentinel down a narrow path, but he never wavers. We are friends.
That's sweet. Awesome.
So, I can trust him?
Trust is a concept which often puzzles me. Amongst my people there is never distrust. We always know the truth. But amongst your people, amongst those who flow with time, trust is important, a fragile thing. But yes, I do think Tobias is to be trusted fully. I cannot see beyond the veil, but up to that point there is no thread in which he betrays your trust, April Ryan.
Okay, well, that's...
Have you heard of a man named Cortez?
I don't know about that one yet.
No, I have not. But that does not mean I do not know him. Names are often fleeting, April Ryan.
That's why he says mine so often.
He's
Or
my...
April's.
Well, some have called him my mentor, others a nutcase. I'm not sure which it is, but I'm leaning towards the former.
Your mentor? He is a shifter as well?
Kind of? He hasn't really shifted.
I don't think so. He doesn't travel. Shift between Stark and Arcadia.
I do not see him in my life, April Ryan. I do not know him. Beyond the veil, perhaps, but not before.
Thanks, Abnaxis.
You are always welcome, April Ryan.
I need some help in my quest.
Yes, you did.
I did? And what did you answer?
That I will help you as much as I can, but in the end...
I'm on my own. I've heard that one before. What do you know about dragons?
I do not know much about the kin, but I do know a little. Perhaps it will help you, perhaps not. The Draic kin came to this world a very, very long time ago. Before the dawn of man, before the divide. The Venar had yet to learn to be outside time, and there were few other peoples on Earth. The kin played an important part in the divide, in separating magic from science, and in the founding of the Fathers, the Sentinel, to watch over the balance. It is said that after the divide of the 4 Draic kin that came to Earth, 2 went to Stark, and 2 to Arcadia. But that was a long time ago, 12,000 of your years. I do not know what has become of them since.
You don't know where I may find these Draken?
No, the white of the Draikin, the mother, has, according to legend, been sighted. The tale of the silver spear
Oh, we
of
helped her in her
Goemon
dream.
speaks of the mother and her child. Though I think this is but a tale, and far from the truth.
No, I think that was real. We had
The
a dream
story
about
is
her.
called The Silver Spear of Gorimon?
Yes, unfortunately, I do not have this book myself, and I do not know of anyone who does.
Okay, well, if you don't know of anyone who does, we might be able to get that from Cortez.
What about the other dragon, the other Dryadkin?
Of the Dryakin, I only know of the mother, the white of the kin, although I have heard tell of a god who fell from the sky into the ocean a great long time ago. But this may also be just a tale.
I don't think so. It does sound like, yeah, it
What
sounds like
else do you
something
know
that could
about this god who
exist.
fell from the sky?
Only what I have told you. Someone with greater knowledge of the ocean and the creatures that live beneath its surface may be able to tell you more.
I like that. I
Have
like
you
that.
heard of a disc that works as a key to the Guardian's realm?
Yes, but very little. It has been spoken of in the I Read Council only recently, brought to attention by the Tyran ambassador. He wished to know where it is kept.
And what was the answer?
No one at the council knows or admitted to knowing, and the ambassador was asked to speak with the sentinel, which he is unlikely to concede to. The Tyran are allied with the vanguard, and so are in political and ideological opposition with the sentinel. I know Vestrum Tobias. He would not speak a word with the Tyran, nor the vanguard. Not unless it was to challenge their philosophies.
That sounds like Tobias, yeah.
So you don't know where I can find the disc?
No. Ask Vestrum Tobias.
Okay.
Do you know anything about a rift leading to the Guardian's realm?
I have heard speak of such a thing. I believe it was where the tower was built and the divide created. When the earth was one, it might still be open.
Any idea where it is?
I am afraid the Venar were never very involved in the affairs of the Sentinel, nor took any part in the divide except to agree to the necessity of it. We had little choice but to concede. We are a magical people. We need the balance, because we could not survive without magic.
How would I go about fighting chaos?
You cannot fight chaos. It is not so simple. To oppose chaos, one must return order to that which has been affected by chaos, and thus reduce its powers. But this is not something everyone can do. Only those ordained by the balance can embark on such a dangerous task and survive.
That's about all I can think of. The God Who Fell from the Sky thing is very interesting. Um, I'm excited to learn more about that. I wonder, does he have more information?
What else do you know about this god who fell from the sky?
Only what I have told you. Someone...
Okay.
So you don't know where I can find the disc?
No.
Okay. Cool. Just had to
That's
make
about
sure.
it for now.
I am glad I could be of assistance, April Ryan.
Yeah, I really appreciate like everything you've done.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yes.
Is there more to ask?
Thanks, Obnaxis.
Okay.
You are always welcome, April Ryan.
All right. Let me just double check.
About my quest.
Anything I can do to help, April Ryan.
Yeah. Okay, that's it.
That's about it for now.
I am glad I could be of assistance, April Ryan.
All right.
Thanks for your hospitality, Obnaxis.
Thank you, Naxos. I really appreciate
Goodbye. Blessings of the balance to you, April Ryan, and may your journey have been a long and fruitful one.
this. Yeah, I think I learned quite a lot. An overwhelmingly large amount of things, in fact. What do we have to say in our diary? When I asked Naxos about the Draic kin, he didn't really know much about them, except for a story he heard about a god who fell from the stars into the ocean a long time ago. Whatever this so-called god may be, it's a fair chance it's got something to do with this dragonkin creatures. With these dragonkin creatures. Couldn't speak for a second. It might be a good idea to run this by somebody who knows more about the myths and legends of the sea. Perhaps the Rolling Man would know that, since he lives by the sea. He's the first person that comes to mind.
It's Obnaxus.
I want to give him a hug. Actually, I don't really need to talk to him anymore.
It's a nicely crafted bench.
That's it. Did you enjoy that, April? Did that do anything for you? I wonder if there's like some sort of like secret that you can do if you just sit in that bench a bunch. I doubt I'm gonna figure it out, if there is one. But I can try doing it 3 times. Like, that is a thing that can exist. I guess she just sat down for a little. That's fine. She's honestly needed a rest, so that's perfectly reasonable. Alright. Honestly, April, I think that's gonna take it. That's gonna be it for this episode. So we'll go ahead and try to figure some other stuff out. We'll go talk to Father Tobias next episode and see if we can get more information about that. Maybe we'll even talk to the Rolling Man if he has any information about things that have to do with the water. I mean, he does live like right next to it, so maybe he has an interest in it. I don't know. But thank you all for watching. My name is the Jacket 13, and I am signing out. Catch you guys next time.